So this track has like a lot of shortcuts, like a lot of shortcuts, and I'm not going to go through them all. If you want to watch them all, you can go check out Metabus's video. I'll link the video in like top left, yeah, left, over there. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is just go over the shortcuts that are used in time trials, like what the expert staff ghost does, such as this cut, this cut, this cut, a few little tricks such as these, and the ending cut. So yeah, anyway, yeah, let's just get started. So this is the main shortcut, or this is the first shortcut that you want to be doing. So it's basically like that. And then you do this little thing at the end. So basically, it's a lot, I mean, it's easier when you first start out, like the first lap of the track. But you want to align yourself basically like right here. So you want to line about here, and then you just start drifting whenever, I don't know, it's like right when I did, I guess. And then I got a side trick there, and I also released my mini turbo, so that was like really good. You want to be drifting left like the entire way, like that. And you make it, and then you can get a little wheelie out, and it saves time. It's faster. It's what the ghost does. And it's great. It's amazing. That's pretty much all I think you need to know for this. So now let's go into this cut. Shoot, I missed. Dang it! And the funny thing is that right after you get out of this cut, you already get to align yourself. So like you want to be like aligned like right here, and then you can just take that turn, and then sometimes you'll get a stick on this ramp right here. It's kind of annoying. Alignment might be messed up, but you'll probably get alignment right about here. And then you just trick off of that. The trick over that, you'll be like right about here, and that's there's leeway for it, but like I don't know, this is probably like the best. And then I used to think that it mattered that you actually had to keep this boost, but you just need to make sure you do the TF cut correctly. So now let's explain TF physics. So basically what TF physics are is, so you're drifting like a hard left, and then after you hit off the ramp, you start holding right. Like this works vice versa as well. It's like basically the same. It's exactly the same. So yeah, basically off of this ramp, I can't do it from like right here, but it's a ladder there. So you want to like drifting hard left and then hard right, and then release your mini turbo at some point, like when you're in the air. Probably like once you're, because your angle might be, it might end up being wrong, and you might, if you hold your drift for too long, you might just end up like falling down like over here, like might just fall down like that. And so you want to release your mini turbo somewhere close to the end of that. I've been practicing this cut for so long, and like you can get really good at it, and like if you like, all you have to do is just keep practicing it, and you'll just get more and more precise. I don't know if I can do it from like right here, but like I think you need a certain amount of speed. So if like, so say I'm like right here, and you know I do that thing in Midnight where you just like drift. I don't think oh, okay, never mind. So I guess you can. Anyway, if you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments. If it's a deep enough question, I can even make a follow-up video about it. But I can probably just respond to it, and any questions you have, I'll probably be able to answer them. Alright, on to the next cut. So after you've done that cut, you're going to be on to the next cut, which is literally after you make this cut, you'll be on perfect alignment for the next cut. So it's just right here. It's another streamless cut. Hopefully that thwomp won't be in the way. But you just do that, and then boom. And then you know, get the trick, mini turbo, whatever. In Midnight's actually easier, because in CTGP, you need to be at like 46 kmh or whatever to be drifting. Like after you land on the off-road, you'll slow down a lot. You'll probably slow down to like 50, and then if you're in it for too long, you'll go really low. So if you're in CTGP, that's an issue. But if you're in Midnight, it's not really an issue. So you basically want to be like aligned like right about here. I don't know, wherever you land off the cut. You can adjust your position. I'm gonna wait for that thwomp to fall. Whenever he falls, oh there we go, he fell. Okay. So yeah, you just trick off of that, land like probably like along your back tire, and then just you want to get your mini turbo as late as possible. I believe the trick is to get your mini turbo in wheelie out when you go off this thing. Like let me just try this like a standstill. Okay, I get kind of a little bit of air. It's pretty good though, but like you can see that like it gives you more air than like if you were just like, that's not that much air. Oh, that was a pretty good amount of air. So yeah, you especially want to be wheeling off it, but I think getting a main turbo works better. And obviously you have more speed, or just like more momentum or whatever. I think that, I really do think there's a momentum, like thing in this, like, I swear you get like more air. I cannot make that part. I swear you get more air if you like have been going for like, if you already have like have had speed beforehand. Alright, so the next strat is like, it's right after, you know, the strats really just keep on coming, dude. Like, right after you get done with this, the next strat is coming. You just, it's this right here. That. You can do it in many, many ways, and it's really not that crazy. It's like, there's not much to say about it. It's just like the timing. You just got a precise timing on it. You just have to get like a late trick, probably. Yeah, you just have to get like a late trick. That's basically it. And then, you know, don't fall off. You can go off it from like here and get it, but you can also go off it from like here. And you probably, if you fail it, you'll just go flying like over here. Let me try that real quick. So you just like, yeah, you just go kind of flying over there. It loses, whatever. It's, if you're like online, it really doesn't lose much time at all. It doesn't really matter. You might want to reset if you're doing time trials, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll try like a little more of a, yeah, that's probably a little, that might be faster, but you know what, it doesn't matter. Alright, so this thing right here, I really don't know what there is to say about it. It's just a strat that you do, like, instead of going around. Online, there's boxes right there, but here you can just go around, boom. You don't even need to do anything, it just sticks for you, and then you can go to this cut. This cut is also very self-explanatory. And that's really all I need to say about that, I just go off of it. Alright, now this cut right here is a little tricky. There's multiple ways to do it, there's 2 ways to do it. One way is a lot easier and more simple, and it's like, it's still time saving. So it's just like wheelie, and then, or you don't even need a wheelie, you just hop, wheelie, boom, easy peasy. And then the other way to do it is it's like, I don't think it's TF cut, but it's just like, you gotta tilt your joystick, or if you're on the Wii wheel, pure play. You basically you're just like, you know, you're drifting, but you want to be holding right, because if you hold left, you know, your angle is gonna be bad, and you're gonna fall off. But if you hold left, or if you hold right, you're gonna not fall off, basically. But it's really precise, and like, if you're online, I literally like don't always go for it online, and I'm not like that confident with it, but it does save time. So like, if you're in a time trial, then like it's like, you want to do it. So yeah, but yeah, I would recommend the wheelie hop method, especially online. But if you're feeling confident or whatever, if you want to like, if you really want to beat the staff ghost, I think you might have to go for that. You might, it's probably more, it's more like, it'll just save time to go for the hopless method. You can actually trick, if you're in midnight, you can trick off of that shroomless, because you just get enough speed. Okay, so now, this one is, for online, it actually is very, very useful to know this cut, especially because a lot of people will fail it, like, at the end. Like, it really decides, like, who wins and who loses. It's like, especially if you don't have a shroom, you just, like, I don't know how much time this saves, but like, I fail it. Oh my god, okay. But it really decides like who wins and who loses the race, basically. Like, because Banished ends up having some tight races, and it you can like actually like snag some spots with it. Like it like is really useful. So yeah, as you could see, it starts off like right here, and then you want to make sure to like get like, okay, you want to get a good alignment starting off from this section. So like here, wheelie maybe, and then don't hit that. Okay, and then you're like right here, and then you wanna go off probably pretty much the edge, the side of this place, or this boost panel, and then you want to kind of take it kind of wide. You want to like, it's like a lot easier to if you take it wide and then go tight near the end, and then after you go tight, then you release your mini turbo right at the last second, and then you made it, basically. So yeah, let me try that one more time. Okay, let's just try this whole thing. So like, boom, wheelie, going out, and now going inside, and then boom, you make it. And then obviously this is only for the end of lap 3. You can literally snack some spots. It's like hitting the gap jump in Mushroom Gorge. It's like, I don't actually know what else it's like. And then maybe you're in a dodge item or whatever. And then even if you're like in a star or whatever, you dodge the shock right at the end. You hit the cut because it's easier when you use a star. and then boom, you just have a legendary story to tell your grandkids. But yeah, that's the whole tutorial for Banished Keep. If you like this, if it was helpful, I really hope it was helpful, because I do not know if this helped at all. I don't know if I was just really confusing the entire time. If it's confusing, then let me know. If it wasn't confusing and if it was good, let me know also, because like, I don't know, I just want to know if I'm good at these tutorials or not, because I will. If you want tutorials on other stuff, I will do more. Although I'm not like an expert on a lot of the stuff, but I am an expert on this track, I'd say. I'm like, my ghost time is like 0.03 or 0.3 off of the expert staff ghost, and I can hit the strats pretty consistently too. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. Bye.